Okay, continue on with the series. This is Treachery in the macro category of the Team Liquid map contestant. This is a review for the map makers in order to make the iteration phase. This one is probably, I think, the one that is probably the most solid of all finalists in the Team Liquid map contest that managed to achieve its intended category very well. There is not even much that I can say. The main bases are out of the correct size. It has the Reaper jump pad. Maybe the aesthetics of the entire map could have been improved over the classic gray, the gray station, but beyond that, it has a good solid amount, for example, of overlord bots. The gold base is, even when I'm not fond of them because of the kind of issues that they can lead into, for example, the proxy hatcheries and all of that, the gold bases are in this map are pretty much fine. The alternative thirds, it is also very well achieved. The openness could also have been improved some, but you can see that there are already, the map has been, the cliffing has been sacrificed in order to achieve slightly more open areas. But even then, that could be done slightly further. But beyond that, it is a very solid finalist. So let me see, what can I find here? Liberator spot. The map is pretty much proof of them. Siege tank problematic areas, not really. It has got some alternative pathways, but for example the siege tanks can do abuse the central high ground, but it is central high ground, so it is basically there in order to abuse. There could be some pushes towards the high ground third that can't be flanked easily, but the map already gives you the flanking opportunity. It is there for people to take if they decide to take it or not. The third itself, it is already quite open and it's well positioned. This is something that is not very seen often. For example, you can see that a nexus or a hatchery placed in the third still leave a fair amount of area for people to fight over it, especially towards the north in this case, because we're looking at the bottom of the map. An attacking army will try to position itself around this area. Meanwhile, the defender army will come with a slight delay because of the aggressors, the aggressor advantage. So it will try to position itself with a delay. The aggressor will try to advance some. Meanwhile, the defender can form a slight concave in here and try to push towards the aggressor. It is very solidly done. It is one of the, for example, I'm not sure I don't remember the name of the map maker, but it's someone who I would really like to see more work created from. Bases in here are kind of probably too close, but for the category, it is for the most part fine, and especially because, for example, it is still allows for clockwise and counterclockwise expansion patterns, all the while also having the gold base in there. So the map, other than that, it is very well achieved. So that is Treachery. I don't really have much, so CDN has been kind of nagging me to give feedback on maps, but Treachery is kind of those that I can't really say much. For example, even the best wing geysers. So I was talking about the best wing geysers. Treachery is not a map that I can really give much feedback on in order to improve it further, because it is already like very solidly done. The best pin guises is one of the things that I always notice and sometimes even forget to mention. Try to always make maps that Zerg players can, for example, at least scout 3 cases on, in order to allow, for example, the player in CVC and other matchups to have the Zerg player know what is going on regarding the enemy base. One of the key things that could be having improve on and Treachery, maybe making the Overlord pod in front of the natural base slightly bigger, but it is there, so it works. It works. So this is Treachery, guys. See you around.